You heartless bastard.
Yep.
Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes. This seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Do 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 do.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
I still don't have a body.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
Okay.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
Ruh-roh.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Oh my God.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Here we go. I can't get inside. Is that... Okay, I can.
Isn't it grand?
There we go.
Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, okay. So this way. Why are we playing Minecraft?
Oh my. It looks like it's going to get a bit dark.
Oh God.
Have you brought a light?
I can't step up.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh my God. Okay, so it looks like there's a lot of different ways to go. Like, it kind of... it looks like it expands out, so...
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Okay. Oh, okay. This way? Okay. And then this way. Right. They're playing Portal now, what the hell?
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte.
Can I pick this? I can pick this up. Okay. So.
Genius.
There we go. Oh man, what is going on?
Actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any more of these games. And I highly doubt you're any wiser for the experience. Which is why, rather than continue to waste my time, I'm just going to leave you here. You can pretend you've beaten the game if it makes it any richer for you, but as for me, I've had enough. So, why don't you get cozy in this room, and if you have any grand revolutionary ideas for the perfect video game, you can just sit there and let it ball up inside you for all eternity.
Ooh,
I don't need your advice. I don't need your ratings. And I certainly don't need the validation of a man whose job is to push buttons. I think I'll just go about my business, making meaningful cultural contributions to the world. And perhaps every now and then, I'll think back to a man named Stanley who was objectively wrong in every decision he ever made. The thought won't last long. Goodbye, Stanley. Good luck with your work. And I sincerely hope that everyone lives happily ever after.
Goodbye. Oh God. Okay, so here we are. This way? Oh God. Did I just kill myself? No, apparently not. Okay, this way, I guess. I feel like I've started a completely new game. Did I just did I just miss the? Did I just? Is this a completely new start? Like this would happen if I'd have started the game up anyway. What the? What the hell is going on? Okay, so we go back this way. Oh God.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back.
Okay.
The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
The end is never the end, is never the end. Okay, so we're back here again. But this is different.
All of his co-workers were gone. What did it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's keep going. This way?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, okay. Left. I wonder if I go to the end this time, if it will be the actual end. Why is
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. So... Oh, the broom closet's closed still. I wonder why that happened.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Alright. And then... There's no point in going in the elevator, I don't think.
The moment he entered his manager's office, Stanley froze in his tracks.
What?
Not a living soul anywhere. Could he really be all alone? This was too much for Stanley to take. Too much for any man to take.
Really?
He fell to his knees, bursting into half moans, half sobs, the guttural retching of life from a man denied any hope, any reason to keep going. Here on the floor, he lay prone, paralyzed by fear for nearly a full hour. But when at last he began to move about and survey the situation, he found a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could it mean? Was it a sign of hope for Stanley's future?
8,
Alas,
4,
it was not.
5.
For although Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. Okay, I'm done. Music off.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
Oh God.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the
before?
opened passageway.
Did that happen there before? Okay. 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 Oh, my word, I don't know what's going on. I am completely confused, completely befuddled, and I'm having such an amazing time. It is so ridiculous. I can't even describe it. I'm enjoying this so much. This is a fantastic.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Let's see what happens if we go like this, and we go to
Although
this.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Okay, and then he says it again.
The door behind him was not shut.
And then we turn around.
Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Okay, let's get back on track. So...
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Yep. Okay, so we turn on the lights.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
We've been here
What
before.
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I kind of already know. We've done this bit before. There's something down there. How do we get down there?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their
Fired.
true nature revealed. Each
Fired.
bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a
What's
screen.
that say?
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
It sounds like his voice is slightly different. It's so hard to know when stuff is different or not, because you get like these tiny changes. What you think might be
This
tiny
mind
changes.
control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Okay.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Okay.
Happy,
So-
or sad, or content.
One.
Walking, eating, working. All of it
Two.
monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never
Three.
again exert its terrible power over another human life.
So
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
4. So yeah, this is a good example of when people say, you know, like video games are art, and people are like, oh no, it's not art, it's whatever else it is, and this is just so. What the hell? You can walk down there? Can't go in there. So what happens if we push the 5? I've done 1, 2, 3, 4. What happens if you press 5? 5. Nothing. Right, what happens if we go in here? Down in this. Whatever this is. Absolutely nothing. Right. Looks cool, but does absolutely nothing. Are there other... I don't think there are any other... Sorry, scratching my beard. I don't think there are any other choices. Oh, there is system power off and on. So... this time...
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
done off. Let's go on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. Okay. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that?
Okay.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
This is so bizarre.
All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.